Okay, I'm going to do these techniques on Bob because I'm going to hit him just a little bit. These are our abecedario techniques, or numerato techniques, our numbering system. A lot of systems have some pretty complicated numbering techniques. And what we have to remember is that these are just angles. They're just ways to hit. It's kind of like doing our very first basic form in karate or taekwondo. It's just the bare basics of what we're doing. And once we get to, like, maybe, let's say you're a purple belt. At purple belt, how often do you really stop and practice that very first basic form? Almost never. You're practicing your new stuff because you should have that basic form down really well. And it's the same thing when I'm using these angles for my numerato system. They're just angles, that's it. We teach them to beginners and we go very slow with them. We break everything down so it's very easy. But once you get to a certain point, you no longer worry about that because you know what the angles are that you're supposed to be hitting. So you don't go back and think about that. So the numbering system really is just, I think it's just for beginners. But I'm going to cover it just so you can kind of see what we're doing. As opposed to, you know, this and this and this and this and this and trying to remember all of these numbers. A lot of times if you say, okay, give me a number 9, the person has to go, oh, number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here's my number 9 strike. So they've got to count their way through it. Since this is going for beginners, I want this to be as easy for them as I can possibly make it. So I've changed all that around. Everything is in a straight line. Every third strike is using the tip of your stick, either the point or the butt of your stick. So you can kind of reference that. If you can remember 3, 6, 9, and 12, it's much easier to kind of go 1 or 2 forward, back and forth. So my number 1 strike is going to be just like almost everybody else's number 1 strike. I'm going to go from the collarbone or the side of the neck, and I'm going to cut my way down to my opponent's toe. So I'm making a line, a diagonal line, all the way across their body, all the way down to the toe. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to turn my hand over, so I've hit here. I'm going to turn my hand over, again, so my knuckles, that's where my blade is, that's where my power point is. So my second strike is going to come straight back up in that exact same line. So 1 and 2 are like this. Again, really easy to remember. As I do this, 1, 2, 3, my stick is already in position for 3. I'm going to jam this in to the chest plate and try to go into the heart. So just cram it in there. As I do that, my weapon will come back to my side. It will normally lock up on my tricep. Because I'm here, my next strike is pretty easy. It's straight line across and a straight line back across again. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm set up backhand now, I'm going to go to the solar plexus. As I hit, my weapon is going to turn. Let me use you real quick, please. You don't need your sticks. Stand where Bob is. If you can see her shirt as I do this, I'm going to stab in and my hand will twist. And if you watch her shirt, you can kind of see how it twists up and then I pull back out. So if this is a knife and I'm going in, I'm ripping things out and pulling it back out. And you can see like the little circle there. Can you see that? Where the stick was? Okay, go. So, oh man. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Twist, back out. Now, come to this side. I've gone this angle. I've gone this angle. My weapon has gone in, twisted, and come back out. So I'm on this side again. The only angle on this side that I have not done is at the leg. So again, straight line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goes from the kneecap or the toe, depending on where I am, up across the body and back down the same angle. 7 and 8. 9, every third strike, I'm using the tip either to the prostate, the groin, the solar plexus, or under the chin. So I've come down here, 8, 9. I'll come either to this side or this side of my head. Don't worry about which side yet, we'll go through that later. 9, the only angles that I have not gone to at this point is the top of the head and the groin, so 10. I'll turn my hand over, 11. And 12 is a butt strike to the chin, to the face, to the nose, forehead, ear, throat, wherever you want to go. So slowly, can you move the camera back a little bit, please? Thank you. Can you see my feet? That's good right there. Okay, so slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's our first 12. We actually have 36. Different systems either have 12, 36, or 144 techniques. And I'll explain all those to you later as to why there are those changes. But everything, again, is in a straight line. Straight line down, straight line up, stab. Straight line across, stab. Straight line up, straight line back down the same area, stab, and straight line down, straight line up, and butt strike. So that's our first 12 strikes. Now, with those 12 strikes, let me use you again, please. One stick, solo bastan. If she's here, don't move. See how much room we've got. Let's move back a little bit more. All right. So with these 12, I can do these against a partner, and it flows well. Again, I want to put these in, for a beginner, I want to do these as many times as I possibly can, because that's what gives me the muscle memory to know where I'm going. So I can go 1, 2, stab. As we stab, we're just going to touching sticks. 3 across, 4, backhand, and up, down, straight up, and down, up, and as we do our butt strikes, we're going to step in with our lead leg and catch each other's wrist. So forehand is here, backhand would be here. So we'd kind of meet here, cross forearms. One more time slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go down, 11, 12. Ooh, backhand this time. So that's our first 12. You can be doing this with a partner, but again, these are just angles. They're just angles, nothing else, just angles. It gives me something to refer back to. If she's standing, put your hand out. Here. If we're fighting, don't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I can do all of those angles any place. Those angles are also, that 8 points of a compass or an asterisk, is also my footwork pattern. Forward, out to those angles, sideways, backward angles, and straight backward. So that the compass kind of gives me my starting point. And that will come into play in everything that we do. Again, I'm not worried so much about I have to hit her in the chest, I have to hit her in the solar plexus, I have to hit her under the chin, I have to cut from this shoulder to that toe. It's just an angle, and that's it. All right, try that.